Welcome back, I'm Rachel Hopkins and now I'm joined by Kathy Piet and Danielle Davis from the Leading Ladies Do at Christmas. Yes. Thank you both for coming in. So very exciting evening this Saturday.
Yeah.
And of course it's because you had such a huge success back in March, isn't it, with the Leading Ladies?
Yes, that's right.
You put on a Christmas do, so tell us about it.
So basically, like you said, the success of March, we thought what better way to end the year by Leading Ladies Do Christmas.
Yes.
And with so many people celebrating their Christmas do's and things like that, it's a great opportunity for people to come and, you know, celebrate that way.
And perhaps do something a little bit different as well, isn't it? Because, you know, a meal doesn't always suit everybody, does it?
Exactly.
So it's a Christmas evening. Is it all Christmas songs?
No, it's not all Christmas. There's a certain amount of Christmas things, aren't there?
Yeah, we've got a mix of things. We've got classic songs from musicals from olden times and from new. So we've got hits from Celine Dion, Barbara Streisand, Idina Menzel. So we've got a bit of modern and a bit of old. We've got some comedy and things as well.
So it's sort of local leading ladies doing Leading Ladies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it very intimidating, sort of belting out those ballads of those big names?
Well, we're all very different, aren't we? I mean, there's certain people that can do some of the big numbers. Some people feel more comfortable doing, as Kathy said, there's a lot of comedy numbers as well. So, you know, it's just a big variety. We're all so different vocally.
Yeah, there's a big range of things involved.
And did you all know one another before the first Leading Ladies in March?
No, I didn't. I think a lot of the girls did, though.
Yeah, a lot of them have worked together on certain things before. I mean, a few of them, I mean, yourself included, are doing Made in Dagenham in February. So obviously a lot of people had worked together before, but for myself and Kathy, we hadn't met all of the ladies previously.
But I'm sure working on this, you've all become great friends now, haven't you?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time together rehearsing, especially the last few weeks. It's been constant rehearsals. So we've spent a lot of time together and we do enjoy each other's company, which is nice. There's no arguments.
No.
That's great. Yes, so can you give us some of the names? Don't worry, I won't ask you to belt them out right now, but some of the names of some of the hits that we can look forward to on Saturday.
So there's Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion, Tell Him.
A lovely one.
There's Jennifer Hudson, I Am Telling You from Dreamgirls. What else have we got in
really
there?
big songs there.
Idina Menzel, Wicked. We got a couple of songs from Wicked, actually.
Yeah.
Which is
Kristen Chenoweth, obviously following the Wicked side.
Yeah.
Some people are doing the bigger numbers, some people are doing the Kristen Chenoweth, the, you know, popular.
Yeah.
So that adds the light-hearted comedy in there as well. So it's just a good range, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a nice range of songs for everyone. I think all ages could come and enjoy this evening, which would be nice.
But it's only on Saturday night, isn't it? 7:30?
One night only.
Yeah, so people need to sort of get on the phone to get their tickets today quickly, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah, the tickets are selling quite fast. There's not that many left, so if people do want to come, you do need to get them.
And you've been promoting it quite a lot already this morning and tomorrow.
Yes, we have.
Yes, so obviously it's going to be a sellout, so people need to act quickly.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
So you were telling me as well earlier about the director, Matt, is it?
Yeah, Matt Hampson. He's the musical director and he's the one who put this whole concept together.
And a lot of you, including Matt, have worked up in the West End.
Yeah, a few of us have been up in the West End and done productions up there. Matt's worked with many professionals and worked all around UK and Europe, so he knows his stuff and he's very good at getting us all together and knowing what it is that we need from him and vice versa, you know.
You were explaining though how he did allow you as well to sort of not just choose anything that you wanted, but he did allow you some control over it to make sure that you were all happy and enjoying what you were doing. Yes?
Yeah, which is a big deal for a lot of us because like Danielle was saying, we've got a range of different voices within the group, so the massive ballads maybe don't suit certain people, so having you know, input was nice, and he's phenomenally talented. He's put together all the group numbers that we do. We've got 3 or 4 part harmonies, and they all blend together perfectly, and he's really done something special.
He's put a Matt Hampson twist on it, hasn't he? He's kind of done some of the numbers and taken his own spin-off on them, so they're kind of similar to the original, but they are a little bit different as well.
Very difficult balance to make, isn't it? Because if you take some of these big ballads that we're so used to hearing, you need to make it your own, but take it too different, and of course you have for criticism, but of course rave reviews in March, so
yeah,
you know, something, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
But it is difficult, isn't it? Because you're performing these songs, which means you really get into character, don't you? You don't do it as yourself, so it's a real performance. That must be exhausting with some of the songs, especially you're doing...
I Am Telling You from Dreamgirls. It's
very emotional.
Yes, intense. And obviously you're taking it out of context as well, so you're not actually performing as Effie White. I'm actually performing it as me, so it's taking your own kind of experiences and using the emotions that you've experienced into that song.
Quite cathartic, I would imagine, but also you've got to have some sort of control, haven't you? Because if it goes too far, then you're just going to be a gibbering wreck on stage, aren't you?
Tears streaming down my face.
Which is a bit too far. But so what can we look forward to? Because of course we've got this lovely one evening, but there are plans to put more of these on, aren't there? And
yes, 100%.
We've got a few shows coming up in Cardiff, a collaboration with other people, so we'll be singing our group numbers in those. That's 3 dates towards the end of December. And we've had interest to be booked around this area locally again next year. We've already got dates booked for May. We might be doing the Gwyn Hall again, which is where we did our first one. And next Christmas, I think we've even got interest as far as West Wales, which is really a shock, really.
Do you do this full time, Kathy?
No, I'm a journalist.
Oh, right.
I work at the Wave in Swansea Sound.
Oh, right.
So that's my full-time job. This is my hobby, which I started doing 2 years ago. I think I started doing Amdram, and then I did Legally Blonde with Melin Amateurs this year, which is where I met Matt, and he asked me to join the Leading Ladies.
So relatively, because I always imagine singers that perform to this level with these numbers have done it, you know, since they could talk type of thing, but that's relatively new, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is really, really new. I've always looked at the stage musicals. I've gone to see them with my mum and my family, and I've always wanted to be on the stage, and never really had the guts to do it, and then I did, and I've never looked back. I absolutely love it. It's such a good hobby.
Did you know that you had the type of voice that was going to lend itself to this?
I've sung forever in my bedroom. I'm constantly singing, people telling me to shut up. In work, I'm always being told, Kathy, shut up, because I just don't stop singing. So I think this is my favourite genre of music, so I think my voice is naturally tailored to that, I guess.
You enjoy something, it's much easier, isn't it?
And I absolutely love it. Yeah, getting into character is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's such a good
yourself,
feeling.
Danielle, of course, we're lucky to have you back, aren't we? Because you did move away initially.
Yes, I went to London and went to drama school, performed in the West End, in Les Miserables, and the revival of Honk, the musical, and decided to come home, and now I'm home with a family, and I'm doing this because I just love to perform and want to carry on doing something, you know, with it. And
it's in your blood. It's very difficult to just put it completely to rest, isn't it?
100%. I've been performing since the age of 3. I celebrated my 3rd birthday on the stage playing Gretel in The Sound of Music. It was always going to be something that I was going to do, so to keep my toes in is great, and Matt's really come up with a great concept for us to do that.
Oh, fantastic. So you're back home now, and happy to be back home. So what are the plans moving forward?
So we've got the Christmas, and as Kathy said, we've got the 3 gigs coming up at Christmas, which will be in Cardiff, and there's one in the Rhondda Valleys in St Peter's Church in Pentre. They're all through Lee Gilbert. He puts these on every year. I think he's been doing them for about 6 years now, so they're quite well known down in that area. And then interest for Leading Ladies in May, and I think February, there was a date thrown out there for February, so there's so much to come from this. I don't think we quite expected.
No, we didn't expect it to be this popular when we first did it, and the reviews we've had have been so good, and we're all over the moon with it.
Yeah.
So as many as we can do, we'll do.
Yeah.
Fit them in.
As long as people want to see us, we'll perform.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there'll be great demand for that. And what about costumes and outfits? Have you had to use your own? You're getting very glammed up.
It's very set. It's been discussed for weeks. You tell.
Oh, that must be the hardest part, have a group of women together. What should we wear?
It's literally, the group chat has been constant photos of, I think I'm going to wear this. I mean, with Christmas, we kind of wanted it to be elegant and
sparkly, as it's Christmas.
Yes, so there's going to be a bit of sparkle in there, and there's going to be a bit of evening wear in there as well to keep it. You know, so there's a difference between.
And that's important when you go on stage, isn't it? What you wear, sort of, you know.
Yeah.
Well, so that's Friday night, 7:30.
Saturday night.
Sorry, I've said it Saturday all the way through. Saturday night. And they can get their tickets by going online.
Yes, you can go to.
I'm not going to say good luck, but break a leg with that. I'm sure it'll be fabulous. We hope to see you very soon, and we'll be back after a quick break. Welcome back, I'm Rachel Hopkins and now I'm joined by Rosie Sullivan and Megan Owens from Raie Copp, and also Melanie, you're here as well, aren't you?
That's right, yeah.
So first of all, tell us about the Raie Copp Academy.
So the Raie Copp Academy was founded 67 years ago by the wonderful Audrey Copp, who danced all around the UK and met her true love, Len Copp, in Swansea. And this is where she stayed. And the academy started in St Thomas, and I was wasn't one of the first members, I might add, but I'm now 41, and I started with Auntie Raie when I was 5. And 12 years ago then, Auntie Raie gave me a call and asked me to take over the academy, and they've been stuck with me ever since. And
what sort of dance, because dance covers so many genres, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What dance do you do there?
We do classical, tap, modern, ballet. They're the core subjects. We also do acro. And last year we qualified in, well, I qualified in drama, and we've started up a drama side of things as well now.
And what age do you cover?
Girls?
Our youngest at the moment is 3 and our oldest is 18.
Wow.
So,
yeah, so
this year some of them are leaving.
Yeah.
So it's a very emotional show this year.
We're leaving this year, hopefully, if I get into uni.
I'm hoping none of them do, which is a terrible thing to say.
There's a lovely picture of you all there, so tell us about this picture.
We went up last week to Blackpool.
All right.
And we qualified to dance at the Winter Gardens.
Wow.
In the Opera House there, yeah.
And we came 3rd out of 96 girls.
Gosh. You must have been up there for quite a while then for you all to dance.
It was group pieces. The qualifiers happened in Port Talbot. They went all the way around the UK, and the closest qualifier to us was in Port Talbot last April. Right. So we qualified with 5 group numbers. So we took 5 groups from the Raie Copp Academy to Winter Gardens, and out of the 5 groups we got placed 3rd with an intermediate tap group, which was tremendous because tap is my favourite genre as well. So I was over the moon. Yeah,
I was going to ask what genre you qualified with. So I always thought tap was quite a difficult one to do well. I mean, if you give me some sort of clicky shoes and a hard floor, I'll give it a go and think I look the part.
Yeah, I suppose you're right there, but it's just like any hobby, isn't it? It's just not, it's just repetitive and getting it right, and learning the rhythms and practice makes perfect, obviously. Yeah.
Some people are a natural at dance, aren't they? And some people unfortunately aren't so much. Do you get some people that come along and aren't so good, but obviously for confidence and fitness and everything that yeah.
I think everyone's got their different strengths and weaknesses, but Mel is a brilliant teacher. Mel's a brilliant teacher, and obviously my strong point isn't tap, but through the years I've got better. We say that, and that is true to Mel. I prefer mod, so it's more energetic ones, and ballet.
She's an excellent lyrical performer as well. Yes, she's very thoughtful, and she feels the music really well. Whereas I would say that Rosie's strongest genre is tap. Yeah.
But it is a performance. It's not just about learning the moves and performing the moves.
And that's the difference then, I think. That's where it starts. You start to become more of a confident person and more confident within the dance world. Yeah, definitely.
And I think for children as well, it's so difficult to express yourself, probably at any age, but especially a child, isn't it? Dancing must be a way of expressing through many different things, perhaps in school, exams, troubles at home. You can dance it out, possibly, yes?
Dance your frustrations away, that's what I do.
Oh, that's a good one then. I'll have to remember that.
I love the sweatshirts.
Oh, thank you.
These were the new ones to go up to Blackpool. Everybody had one. We've done quite a lot of fundraising, and everybody was so kind and generous. Yeah. And we had some lovely curry evenings that the whole family were involved in, and the lottery ball, the bonus ball every week. There was a lady over the dancing called Tracy Richards, so there's a shout out to Tracy. She's relentless, she tried so hard, and we all had a lovely hoodie out of it all, so that was nice that we all went up in the same clobber. It was lovely, yeah.
So saying about fundraising and everything, girls, do you know each other from school or just from dance? Because there must be a real social aspect there.
Yeah, we do know, we go to the same school. But I think mostly it's dancing that we've become friends.
Yeah. So we're all different ages, so I'm older than Rosie, but we socialise mostly in dance, don't we? Yeah. But we always see each other in school and things like that. But there's a lot of group of us, and we're all we all see each other and dance, don't we? And then we go out for food and things, don't we? So we socialise out.
Do you look after the little ones?
Yeah, we take classes for my mum.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, we help her out. So.
Yeah, that must be great for your confidence to be able to lead something like that. I mean, I know you're still very young, but later on in the years you'll realise just how much this has set you up for everything.
Of course, I always say that. It's not just about dance.
No.
It's not just having a hobby and being able to dance well. It's about life skills.
Yeah.
And we're a very inclusive school, as you said earlier. You know, obviously you get better children that are better at one thing than another, but everybody's included. Yeah. I always say to the mums, they've got to opt out. Otherwise they're in. And if they don't tell me that they've opted out, then unlucky, you're on the road. And you've got to come with us wherever we go. But yeah, we are very inclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And talking about adults, do you do adult classes?
Oh, well, I don't teach adult classes. However, it's our annual show on Sunday in the Furnace, and the mums always have a little dance, always have a little spot. And last year, the dads got involved as well.
Brilliant.
I know, it was terrible though, you know, because they were much better than the mums.
Oh, right.
So this year, we've got dad's dance and a mum's dance.
Brilliant.
So
Is that embarrassing, a bit cringe maybe, or for some of the girls? No. You're not going to admit that.
It's the highlight of the show, I think.
Don't say that, it's all about you, man.
Yeah.
It's not about the mothers and fathers.
So, what about this that we've got in front? We've got quite a trophy there.
Yeah, that was for the Blackpool. That was for coming third in the Dance Challenge UK, as we were talking about earlier. We've got loads of silverware that we've got to keep going. You've got to give back after every competition, after the year, and try and win it again. But this is kind of special to be awarded something that's third in the UK.
Yes.
And it's only made the fire in my belly stronger, if I'm honest, because I was chuffed to think, oh wow, we've come third, and now I've come home and sort of like reflected a bit. I'm thinking, oh, we've got to come first or second next year.
Yes, yeah.
So hopefully we'll be sitting here next year with a bigger trophy and bigger smiles on our face to say that we've achieved a higher mark. Yeah.
So you said that you're leaving next year. Are you going to continue your dancing?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping to go on to do drama and dance, so in university next year. So hopefully that happens.
Yes, it will. Oh, I'm sure it will. Yes,
happen,
it sounds like you're very, very good. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, definitely. I mean, even I think, you know, as an adult, you can keep it going even if you don't become a professional dancer. And sometimes you'll enjoy it more because being a professional, if it pays the bills, and sometimes
it's a lot of pressure then, isn't it? To keep getting the jobs and keep looking a certain way.
Yeah. What about yourself?
I'm hoping to take over the dance school for my mum.
All right, your days are numbered. Yeah. Did you realise this?
No, definitely realised it, and it would be in good hands. I've got to be honest. I wouldn't trust anybody else. She's a credit. Yeah. They all are, but
and it's a great lifestyle, isn't it, to be able to sort of teach dance as a living. I mean, you know.
To go to a job that you enjoy.
Yes.
It's not many people can say that. I don't class it as a job.
No. Do you do it full time?
Yeah, 7 days a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
How would you cope when, you know, at times you must sort of feel quite ill and have a cold? Or
no, that doesn't happen. No.
Well, you can let me know what you're taking at the end of the show then. Yes.
No, I'm fortunate, you know, I am lucky, and thankfully, touch wood, that illness hasn't stopped me. So yeah.
I just meant colds.
And who would I phone into anyway? Who would I phone in sick to?
Yeah, yourself. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So no, I'd never let the children down, ever.
So you've got the Christmas party coming up, the mums and dads dance. How long do they practice for?
Oh, they're not my friends at the minute, because they're not really speaking to me at the minute because they haven't had long, because we've been so busy. It's been one thing after another. So tonight the dads have got a rehearsal 9 o'clock until 9:30, and that's about it.
They probably stress more than you do, don't they? Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, they demand more attention.
Secretly, they want to do it, you see.
Yes. Pushing those kids.
Oh, well, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're going to come back next year. What's the next tournament next year that you're going to look at doing?
It's normally Pontypool Festival first. That's in the June or July, and then it's one in Talbot, and hopefully April will be the big one for this, and then qualifying, and then hopefully November for Blackpool again.
There we are, so lots to look forward to.
Yes.
Yeah. Have a lovely Christmas.
You too.
And thanks for coming in. We hope to see you very, very soon. Yes?
Yes, thanks.
And thank you today for all our guests to join us, and thank you at home and online for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Bye for now.